So let's talk about your face. Specifically, we'll be looking at machine learning algorithms that try to judge your face. By giving access to your camera, you'll be able to experience these algorithms yourself. The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. It will give you a score between 0 and 10. Having some idea of how attractive you are can be very valuable.
Why is it there?
For example, dating services like Tinder use it to match people who are about equally attractive. Some social media companies, such as TikTok, are known to promote content from attractive people more. To make an algorithm like this, you need to train it using tens of thousands of example photos that each already have a beauty score. Rating all these photos is often done by students at universities. If you ask Chinese students to give their opinions, their cultural perceptions of beauty will transfer over into the algorithm, which might lead to unpredictable effects when it's used to judge people from other cultures. I wanted to show you an example of this, but I couldn't even get the algorithm to detect black people's faces properly.
Damn.
If you have a low score, it might just be because the judgment of these algorithms is so dependent on how they were trained. Of course, if you got a really high score, that's just because you are incredibly beautiful. Next, let's look at an algorithm that's designed to judge your age. And what you'll see here, as well as with many others, is that if you move your head around, you'll be able to influence the outcome quite a bit. Some stores use these algorithms to learn more about their visitors. They can also be used to guess who might be lying about your age on dating websites. If you happen to share your age bracket earlier, we can now figure out whether or not you are a liar. The following algorithm tries to determine your gender. Here you can once again see that the country or culture in which an algorithm was constructed can have a big influence on how it will categorize and judge people. This algorithm would probably flip out at the gay pride. Our next algorithm on the menu tries to determine your body mass index, or BMI, from just looking at your face. To make an algorithm like this, you'll once again need thousands of photos of people that are tagged with their body mass index. In practice, I found that the required data is often simply scraped from the internet. For example, some researchers who work at Google took these pictures from online communities where people share their weight loss progress. A lot of these algorithms work by first measuring 7 proportions in your face. One of these is calculated by measuring the area above your eyes, which is why you can get a lower score by raising your eyebrows. By connecting to this website, you also shared your IP address, and that was used to guess where you are. Now that we have your gender, your age, your country of origin, and the BMI prediction, we can combine these and try to create a life expectancy prediction. These types of predictions are essentially
I'm dead at 81?
Educated guesses on top of each other, which makes the result even more imprecise.
I'm out of here.
That doesn't stop insurance agencies from purchasing these types of predictions, because to them it's better than nothing.
Damn, can I at least hit 100?
Won't you come a little closer? Don't take this the wrong way, but you have a very unique face. That's why, just like you have a fingerprint, you also have a face print. This is usually expressed in 128 numbers. This face print makes it possible to recognize you wherever you go.
I'm looking at the camera.
For example, Russian company FindFace offers a service where you can take a picture of a stranger and then it will try to find the social media profiles that belong to that person.
I'm looking directly at it. I've been looking at it.
Similarly, an American company called Clearview AI allows police officers to upload a photo and then it will show a list of all the web pages where it found the same person. You can now buy security cameras that have this capability built in. For example, in the United States, the pharmaceutical chain Rite Aid used these cameras to recognize people who had previously shoplifted them. By the way, you didn't actually need to get closer to the camera for this to work.
Bro, my BMI is not 20 anything.
I just want to see if you do
it. That shit is way too high.
I also have to admit something. While this website was loading, I secretly recorded your emotional reaction when the little puppy was shown. This was done using an algorithm that tries to determine your emotional state based on your facial expressions. A company called HireVue offers online video interviewing tools. They claim to be able to find the best job applicants by analyzing their facial expressions, voice, and vocabulary. This practice has been criticized for giving a lot of credence to algorithms, but at the same time making it very hard to know what people are actually being judged on. As a bonus, for the last few minutes, your surfing behavior has also been recorded. You may not realize it, but a lot of websites have little bits of code from companies such as Visual Website Optimizer and Hotjar embedded into them. This makes it possible to record your mouse movements, as well as any text you may have entered into forms. These services can help improve how a website functions, but it also means a large amount of behavioral data is being collected by these third parties.
As you probably realize, your data is increasingly collected and combined to create all kinds of predictions about you. By comparing your data to that of others, you can be placed in all kinds of categories. These profiles are not just used to show you better advertisements, but they are starting to impact all kinds of aspects of your life, ranging from getting cheap car loans or insurance to finding a job or even a date. While you can try to protect yourself from this tracking online, where, for example, you can delete your cookies, this is much harder when it comes to your face, which you can't really delete. That's why this type of biometric tracking is much more inescapable and can feel much more constricting. As face recognition technology moves
Man, shut the fuck up. Averagely normal? Don't nobody look like me.
Judged all the time. You could say
a 6.7 is kind of high, though. I mean, obviously, I'm clearly
so we have to be very
higher than a 6.7. But
innovations, it comes with great stories of how it can improve our lives.
Yo, can we shut this up? Bro, that's not bad. AI thinks that I'm 24 years old. I'll take it. I wish. I told him I was 50. It senses that I'm a man. BMI is not correct. I'm dead at 81. Expression happy. I poker faced it. Interactions 15,100. Shared data, nah. It says I'm averagely normal. Now we all know that's cap. Hey, but look, not bad. Because AI can't even tell if black people are attractive or not. That's a W. The AI literally said I can't tell if blacks are attractive or not. Like, damn, what are we? 100 versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? There's an AI test where I can upload the photo. How do I do that? Of course I have a fresh cut. You know, I look totally different when I'm grimy versus the fresh cut. That's like two different people. Okay, so upload a pic. I'm very curious about this one. Says, what do you want to test? We'll just do attractiveness. Damn, face score 92. Damn. Auga. Ha ha. Yo, we should just start uploading. We should upload the crunchiest, crispiest on here. Yeah. I never just took a fresh pic though. Here, let me try a different one. I'm gonna just upload a bunch of different. And they gave it a 92 out of 100. You said Cuffham got a 23? I mean, you know what I'm saying? All right, man, you guys should have never made me do this. AI think I'm sexy too? Now, AI is not gonna lie. Now I just got an extra notch of arrogance. Shit. Fuck. Here, let's do another one. Let me see. Let's rate it like if it's a girl. Let's see if I rate higher than a girl. Nah, just still beat me. But you gotta be a sexy bitch. But that's a girl version of me. So of course it's gonna get a 93. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. All right, who else should I upload? Here, let's see what another version of me gets. We gotta upload like Patrick Beverly or something too. Upload Kai. They gave this one a 91 because the other one I was looking sexier on that one. All right, let me see. What else do I got? The one with the beard? Oh, you mean the Under Armour joint? All right, hold on. Damn, I'm getting all 91s and 92s. Ooh. I gotta find the Under Armour shit though. Yeah, we gotta start throwing a bunch of random people. It's crazy, man. When you take collagen and really be drinking your water and, really be using your ampules and shit like that, it really does slow down the aging process. Like, that shit really does wonders when you take your multivitamins. And I've been on the internet for 10 years. You only see me fucked up in 2023, technically. Or if I'm like extra grimy or tired or something like that. Damn, I'm getting 92s even with the Joe Button beard. See the AI likes the way my face is designed and positioned. All right, let's not get too cocky. 6.96. I mean, that's cool. Most human beings are ugly, so it said looking good, confidence is the key. This shit. All right, let's start uploading random people. So Shin, let me get like links to, like, you guys said do Kai and do all these other people, and we gotta upload some women too. Like we gotta upload some women streamers, all types of shit. We gotta check the most glazed man on the planet. We gotta check Duke. We gotta do all types of people. Bro, oh my God, no fucking way. I gotta pay for this? Man, these is really just fucked over the fun. I'm not paying for this shit, bro. There's no way in fucking hell I am. You know what's crazy? How the human brain works. What if you were attractive when you looked in the mirror, but ever since you were a child, everybody told you you were ugly? Would your brain register that you're attractive if society told you that you were ugly? I wonder how that would work. Yeah, I feel like the human brain would really make you think that you're ugly. If you know you're handsome as right, you look in the mirror, you clearly are not blind. You know you're handsome, or if you're a woman, you know you're beautiful. But ever since you were a child, the whole population, anybody that interacted with you, acted like you were the ugliest person they ever seen. I wonder if your brain would start to really think that you were unattractive. So you was looking it up the other day. You're what you look like in the mirror, but it's reverse. That's what people see. Because, some chicks be swearing up and down certain niggas are handsome. I'm like, it gotta be because the ass clout and money, because there's no fucking flying way. Like, so they gave Joe Budden an 8. They gave Kai an 8. They gave Bearded LTG an 8. What about Headshot LTG? Headshot LTG an 8. Bro, this shit fake. Let me pick somebody crunchy and ugly. Let me put in Patrick Beverly to really test the AI. Or Bol. Let's get even worse. If it gives Bol an 8, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. That was just the perfect test right there. That pretty much just solidified that it's bullshit. Come on, man. These websites are fugazi. Yeah, these websites are fugazi, bro. Try Chewbacca. Exactly. Everyone's an 8. Try Dabo. I mean, that's equivalent to a Bobo. So what's the point? Like, this is clearly not a good one. We tried asking ChatGPT. They said that it was inappropriate. All right, let me look for a picture of Cuffham. It's just going to give everybody an 8. Because AI, I think, is meant to make you feel good. It's not meant to shit on you. That's the trick. I mean, like I said before, I mean, if he really wanted to change his look, he would literally just have to go crazy in the gym. Because everybody looks totally different when they lift. Like when you have low BMI and your body looks different, your face looks different, everything about you looks different. So Cuffham's never gonna like see how he truly looks unless he gets a nasty shape. outside of that, he's never going to know what he looks like. Like, you cannot reach your true form without being in good shape and being on a clean diet and shit like that. It's impossible. You'll never know what you look like. Some people go their whole life never knowing what they truly look like.